Okay. So again, we're going to start standing. So to start, okay, I want your feet about shoulder width apart. Hands are going to rest on those thighs. And we're going to do a few shoulder shrugs. So I want you to inhale, squeeze those shoulders all the way up to your ears. Nice big squeeze, and then relax back down. So all we're doing is shifting those shoulders up. Nice big squeeze, down. Let's do that one more time here. And then as we go down, I want you to shift those shoulders back and around. Really drawing down those shoulders at the bottom a few more times, all the way up, back, around. Exaggerate big shrugs. Squeeze those shoulder blades hard when you go down. One more time here. All the way up, squeeze, and relax. Good. Kind of warming up those shoulders a little bit. Then we're going to do some neck rolls. So left ear to left shoulder. And I want you to just go in a nice big clockwise circle. So chin to the chest, right ear to right shoulder, tilt that head all the way up, and then back around. All while you're doing this, I want you to focus on drawing your shoulder blades down, relaxing your upper body here, relaxing the shoulders, kind of letting those shoulders hang. Nice big rotations of that neck. We'll do one more big rotation, and then we're going to change directions. So one more big circle, and then I want you to bring that head back to center, and then now we're dropping that right ear to right shoulder. And same thing, now we're going to go counterclockwise. So down of chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder, all the way back up here. Nice big circles. And again, drawing those shoulders down, relaxing them. Trying not to tense them up, okay, but relax them down. Back and forth. Bringing that head back to center, we're going to add a little bit of pressure, okay? So left ear to left shoulder. And this time, if you want, you can use that left hand to gently pull that head. And then I want you to extend that right hand next to you. So have that hand parallel to the floor. Gently pull with that hand. Again, nothing too crazy, just slight pressure. Reach that right hand away. Give it a nice big stretch in that right side. Good. Then we're going to do the same thing on the right, so right ear, right shoulder. And again, with that right hand, if you want, gently pull on that head. And then extend that left hand away from you. Left palm is parallel to the floor. Adding some more pressure here. Last one, both of those fingertips in the back of the head. And then kind of showing you from the side here, chin to the chest. Again, light pressure and push. And maybe you rock that chin side to side gently. Okay, as you're pressuring down with those fingers. And nothing forced here. Slowly moving that head side to side if that feels okay. There we go. All right, moving into our back, upper back stretch here. I want you to interlock those fingers, and then I want you to pull them away from you around that upper back. And maybe tilt side to side, stretching out that upper back here. Moving down our spine. And now stretching the opposite, our chest. Grab those hands behind you, nice big pull, stretching out that chest. You can keep those hands at your low back, or you can extend behind you, your choice. Try to find a right comfort zone for you. We'll do one more each way here. Back to the front here, stretching out that back. Okay, when we're here, I want you to tuck that pelvis underneath. Okay, so don't let that lower back arch. Tuck it underneath. Round that entire spine. Tuck the chin in the chest. Engage that entire spine. And then last one here with our chest. Hands are behind you. Nice big fold. Now we're gonna do some torso circles. So we're gonna keep our lower half nice and still, and then we're just gonna go in a big circle. Okay, so we're gonna tilt that torso down to the left and then all the way around. Okay, nice big circles. We're moving down to that lower back portion and the core. Okay. So again, trying to keep your legs and those hips in one place, only moving torso all the way up. Okay. And again, exaggerate these circles. Your head, nice big circle. Shift those hips forward when you're at the top. Shift those hips back. Allow that lower back to kind of relax at the bottom. Now we're going to change directions. Now go the other direction. I was going clockwise, so now I'm going to go counterclockwise. And you might feel some tension in your low back. When you get to a certain point, you can kind of hold it if it feels good to you. Otherwise, keep body moving, warming up here. Moving all those tiny little muscles in the spine. We'll do one more big rotation here. Okay. Shaking it out here, moving down to our hamstrings now. So now we're going to do a forward fold. Okay. So those feet above shoulder width apart here, and all we're doing here is dropping down to our toes. Again, allow that head to relax. Allow that lower back to round here. Hands can find the shins, maybe the tops of the thighs. Maybe they find the floor or your toes, your choice. Your flexibility is supporting. And I want you to focus on straightening out your legs a little bit straighter than what you have now. I don't want them to be hyperextended. I want them to have slight bend, but instead of being here, nice straight legs. Okay. And then I want you to sink a little bit lower. So now we're hitting those hamstrings. Again, don't hyperextend. Okay. You want a slight bend here. Those knees, keep them soft. Now we're targeting those hamstrings and glutes. So we're back up top. We're going to move to our mat now. Last few stretches. Now we're going to go into a lunge. Okay, but we're going to do a runner's lunge. So a runner's lunge, our knee is going to be up. Okay, so knee's going to be up into that lunge. Both hands are going to be on one side of your lunge, and I want you to push that back heel, whichever side you're doing. Push that back heel away from you. So now we're focusing on the calves. Push that back heel away, stretching out that calf. Good. Then we'll switch sides. Switch legs. Same thing. Knee is going to be off the ground. Both hands are on the floor or on your mat, and then pushing that heel away. Okay, so we're stretching. Maybe feel free to move through that calf. Point those toes. That calf. Good. Then we're going to do a little hero's pose. So that is a calf stretch. Okay. So basically what we're doing with our hero's pose is we are sitting right on those calves. Okay. So we're kind of squeezing those calves in between our legs here. And if it feels okay, hands come behind you, and then you're going to shift those hips up. You will probably get way more range of motion than I will. Okay. If this feels enough for you, you can hold it. If you can get your butt off your feet to shift forward, do that. Okay, whatever is comfortable for you. This is just enough for me, but you should feel a nice big stretch in those quads and in those hip flexors. Okay. Again, shift those hips forward if it feels okay. Try to get the butt off your feet if you can. If not, that's okay too. Nice little quad stretch here. Move through our whole body today. Coming back up top here, and we're done. Good little 10-minute stretch here. Happy Thursday. Thanks for hopping on here, guys. Hopefully you're feeling good. Other than that, have a great rest of your day.